Hello, listener. My name is Dr. Thais Speaks. I'm your life strategist and the Common Sensei. This is the Common Sensei Show. I'm recording this podcast in October during football season. And this is usually the time of year, specifically the October-November months, that colleges and universities have their homecoming. The huge homecomings are usually a festive celebration at a college or university. So for this podcast, I'm referring to the colleges and universities, and I'll stick with using one word, university, since you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so a homecoming has people who come home to the university, and those people involved are usually anyone who is tied to the university. And I use tied very loosely, but it includes and is not limited to, hang with me on this one, anyone who is an alum, is currently attending, is a faculty or staff member, or on the university payroll, or contracted through the university. Now, this part is where it gets a little loose. So among those whom I previously mentioned, here is the loose list of people who also come to the university homecomings. Those who thought about coming to the university, those who applied to the university but didn't get in, those who applied to the university, got accepted but didn't come because they didn't get funded, those who got funding but didn't have enough to stay, those who had a scholarship but lost it, those who visited any person of the aforementioned, those who used to be employed or contracted by the university, and those who put in a job application to the university and may or may not have gotten an interview, those whose family members, friends, neighbors, babysitters, organization members are connected to the aforementioned. Woo! And I think that's truly half the list. First, there are the formal homecoming festivities that the school puts on. This list is too long for me to mention, but the people who usually go to those events are definitely connected to the current students or are alum themselves, along with the formal events. There are also plenty of entertainment events the university puts on. At either type of event, people are bound to run into other people they knew from the university. And that's always fun because with social media, you don't have to do a whole bunch of catching up. You just take your photo with them and keep it moving. Let's pause for a moment before I keep it moving to tell you that the Common Sensei Show is also on my YouTube page. Go to youtube.com/user/Dr. Thais Speaks. Become a subscriber by hitting the subscribe button and entertain yourself with some of the videos. You'd be very surprised of the other things I have on there. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. You know how there's just certain words you just have to slow down on? Yeah, that's one of those. Okay, so I'm talking about homecoming at a college or a university. And as I've stated earlier, for simplicity's sake, I'll say university. Not only do you have all of these attendees in town for the university events, but then the city or private arenas would have additional events, including but not limited to indoor concerts, outdoor concerts, network socials, party socials, meet and greets, club parties, theme parties, day parties, night parties, step shows, dance shows, fashion shows, motivational speeches with celebrity guests, and the list goes on. But wait, there's more, lest we not forget about the actual football game. And what about the tailgating? We must have food. Anybody who knows me knows I'm all about eating the food. Whether it's your food or someone else's, you will find that people are very generous when it comes to sharing their tailgating food. Sausages, hot dogs, hamburgers, fried fish, cake, cupcakes, ribs, steak, you name it. People bring it and cook it. Oh, and have a drink, soda, spirits, water, you name it, whatever. And if you prefer not to eat someone's tailgating food, there are plenty of food vendors available for you to choose from. Oh, the vendors. I think that is one of my favorite parts. After I have eaten, of course. There are vendors who not only sell food, drink, and snacks, but they sell clothes, shoes, jewelry, purses, wallets, shea butter. Maybe that's only at the HBCUs. Perfumes, body oils, body art, hair, etc., etc. Yes, please, let's not forget the people watching, because people are interesting to watch. Then there is the football game and the halftime band performance, of course, which brings its own fanatical displays and excitement. This is life. This is living life. Explore it. Go to someone's university's homecoming, participate, and enjoy everything that it brings to you. That is the whole purpose of homecoming. This show is my contribution to life. If you know someone who would like to understand life a little better, apply business sense to everyday living, and increase their common sense to make it common again, or they just didn't quite understand the big deal about homecoming, use 7 seconds right now to help spread the word on your social media sites. Find the share button, email it. Just help to spread this message and tell your friends. The show is titled, What's the Purpose of Homecoming? You know what else? I would really appreciate a positive review from you on iTunes or whatever platform you're listening to the Common Sensei show on. True Experience by Thais Wilson and Music Bed Magic by Keith Griffin of Ashy Breeze Music. Enjoy your journey in life. Live, love, and laugh. I'm Dr. Thais Speaks, and you could find me online at drthais.com. That's DRTHAIS.com. Thank you for listening and caring enough to share.